All right, welcome back to the page. It's your boy Steve. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to get started. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I want you to join us. I want today we experience fresh growth. And I want you to remember this one thing. We got to end self-sabotage. Today, I'm going to deal with my people who have ADHD. I want you to create abundance. But you got to end the self-sabotage in order to create abundance with ADHD. You want to be successful, but you got to start doing the right things that take you forward, not backward. And I appreciate all the subscribers currently, and I want all the new ones to come on board. Don't hesitate. Come on, let's gravitate. Let's win. Let's win. We win together as a community. That's the only way you get ahead, when you join a part of a winning team. Let's win together. Let's get started. First thing is I want you to recognize the three most common things that show evidence of self-sabotage. Number one is being a perfectionist, always trying to be perfect, always procrastinating. And number three is self-medication. If you're a person who's practicing self-sabotage, you're most likely a person who's practicing one of these three things. Number one, self-medicating. Number two, trying to be perfect, and also procrastinating. You got to do those things and it'll show self-sabotage. But when you want to win, when you as a person with ADHD, you want to win, you got to first make a decision that you're going to stop doing the things that's taking you backwards. Because nothing in life will take you backwards like those three things. Those three things, trying to be perfect, trying to procrastinate, and trying to self-medicate. Those three things will take you backward, not forward. What you want to do when you want to win and create abundance for yourself with ADHD, you got to do stuff that takes you forward, even if you're terrified. Do it in spite of your being terrified. I read a great book years ago by Joyce Meyer. The book was called Do It Afraid. And she's the only author in the world I've ever stayed up for 24 hours in a single day to read a book. Now, the first one was Do It Afraid, and the second one was Be Anxious for Nothing. I want you, but I'm not trying to get religious, but I want get back on our topic, end the self-sabotage in order to start creating abundance with ADHD. Now, abundance can be defined any way you want it to be. It could be for any spectrum of your scope. See, we are all human beings. You got your different facets to your life. You have spiritual, your emotional, psychological, you have financial, you have environmental, you have family-wise, you have sexual. Any type of way you want to create abundance, do it. But you as a person have to, number one, make a decision to be a person of abundance. But in order to create that abundance, you got to end the self-sabotage. So I wrote a few things down. Number one, you got to make small incremental changes in order to go forward in life. Now, as I say these things to you, I'm saying these things to me because I've personally struggled with self-sabotage. We as human beings with ADHD must conquer these things. This is how you seek growth, because we're all going to get old in life. We're all going to reach that point when we're on our deathbed. And if you got more regrets than you have fears that you've accomplished and fears that you conquered and dreams that you've realized, then you're gonna have a hard way to go. So, number one, make small incremental changes and reaffirm your decision to conquer self-sabotage. And you conquer the self-sabotage by choosing to be a person of abundance. There is an overwhelming abundance in the universe. There is no limit to what you can create. Whether it's happiness, whether it's joy, whether it's money, whether it's harmony and good relationship, there is an abundance of what you want in the world. You must be a person who believes in it. And you got to believe in it more than you believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that there is an abundance of whatever you want. And also, next step, you have to aim to be a person of excellence, not perfection. There's no person in this world Who's perfect? Nobody. And that person here today, gone tomorrow. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's a person, a work in progress. So that's why I say today, always seek personal growth. Ask yourself when you're in your evening each day, how did I grow today? How did I stretch myself today? How did I live today better than I did yesterday? I want you to constantly be a person who's aiming for improvement. Be a person of excellence, but also be a person who's seeking personal growth each day. How did I give today better than I did yesterday? How was I more of a better listener, a better communicator, better thinker? How did I manage myself better today than I did yesterday? You gotta be a person who believes in yourself. And if you don't already believe in yourself, believe in yourself. Start believing in yourself. You gotta believe that you are the baddest person in the world. You gotta believe that you are the baddest and you got the baddest mojo working for you. You gotta believe in yourself. It's okay to believe in yourself. It's not enough to be spiritual and have no belief in yourself, because that's self-sabotage too. Believing in all the universe, believing in the law of attraction, but if you don't believe in yourself, you are practicing self-sabotage. When you don't congratulate yourself, when you do a great job, when you accomplish a goal, give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate who you are. You have achieved much. So thank yourself. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate yourself. You are a person who is creating abundance when you are proud of yourself, when you are celebrating a goal achieved, a feat reached. So be a person of improvement, not perfection. Yes, do great work, but don't be perfect, because you'll never get there. Nobody's perfect, but if you seek growth and if you give yourself, like let's say you gave yourself a percentage to grow each day, maybe 1 or 2% each day, you got better. If you get better, maybe 2 to 5% each day, you'll be better off than most people. Next thing, I want you to do things on time. Now, as I say this to you, I'm saying this to me. All this stuff, I'm saying it to me too, as I say to you. We got to do things on time. There's no respect in being late. Whether it's work, whether it's your goals, whether it's your bills, no matter what. We got to be people who are on time. If you're always late, you're losing credibility. You're losing respect. And you know the crazy thing about being late? It even works when you got to go to the doctor. It even works when you're late. You're showing to other people you don't respect them or their time or what they have invested in you. All right, so start on time. Do things on time. No matter where you got to go. I don't care if it's a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, whatever. Be on time. Respect yourself. Respect yourself and your self-worth to be on time for things. All right? You'll earn better relationships. You'll build better trust with others when you're on time. Because it also says to other people, you earn and respect their time as well. And you're thanking them emotionally and time-wise. You're thanking them. The last thing is I want you to do. I want you to build a better self-image. Have better self-image. Have better self-esteem. Have better self-worth about yourself. As you do these things, you're going to grow yourself and you will be better than most people. All right? If you have a crappy self-image, if you have a crappy self-esteem, those are going to cause you to do wrong things, develop wrong habits, and to constantly re-practice self-sabotage. So from now on, I want you, if you got to write down on a piece of paper, read that sucker every day, write it down, positive something, positive self-image, positive self-worth, whatever you got to be specific about, do it. By all means, do it. Your life depends on it. And you getting old, and how the quality of your life is when you get to the point where you're seeing the end of the road, you're about to check in the upper room, you need to have more goals reached. You need to have more goals reached than regrets. So I want you to start practicing these things. And I want you to do better. I want you to have more abundance. Now, If you don't already have a definition of abundance, you need to create one immediately. And then also, if you don't have a high self-esteem, high self-worth, and a high self-image, you need to write them down. How specifically you feel about yourself. Do that right now. Because before you can have any abundance, you got to have the right feelings about yourself. So let's win. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. You are worth all the success you want. You are worth all the abundance you want, but you got to believe it, and you got to do the groundwork. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, share it with somebody else who it could be a help to. Thank you. Peace.